we're going to talk about why the Volkswagen Group is the #1 car company in the world today. And to me, it's actually quite simple and easy to understand. It's because they appeal to the car enthusiasts. They're more likely to think outside the box compared to other car companies, and they understand that the best type of marketing that you can do is word of mouth marketing. So here's where companies like Mazda and Toyota fell off, and I think maybe now they're starting to get the picture, is that you need to appeal to the car enthusiasts to sell a lot of cars and get the right type of marketing. Like, for example, the Volkswagen Auto Group, they own Porsche. And one of the things that Porsche does is separates them from almost everyone else is that they have powerful 6-cylinder cars, luxury type sports cars that also come with manual gearboxes. Now what that does is they're not expensive like Ferraris and Lamborghinis are, which Lamborghini is also part of the Volkswagen Auto Group, but because they're not as expensive and they appeal to, the true car enthusiasts that really want a manual gearbox, you have, that word of mouth that's going to spread like crazy, because those owners now, they're going to go home and tell their wives, they're going to tell their best friends, they're going to tell everybody, oh man, Porsche is a great company, I love my car. And then what are they going to do? When they want an SUV or something for their family, they're going to go ahead and either buy from that same brand, or they're going to buy from someone else within the Volkswagen Auto Group. They may go ahead and get like a Volkswagen Atlas, to take around their family, because they know they have a fun car that's also reliable, that they got at a great price. And that's something that I feel Mazda can actually tap into right now, because right now I would say Mazda is probably one of the better companies out there, that they make good reliable cars, but they've gotten a little bit boring over the years. So if they decided to do something like, let's say, bring out a six-cylinder inline 6 car with rear wheel drive and make it a turbo motor with a manual gearbox, they'll shut the whole game down, especially if it's a roomy car. Like, the thing that I love about this Golf R is that I'm 6'6.5", and I can fit in here. Look at all the room you have. Like, and it has everything. It has the leather seats, it has, power seating, it has every, the navigation, everything every technology you could think of. Plus you have the all-important manual gearbox. You get to roll your own gears, and it's, you still have enough room, like, to put all your stuff in. Like, I have all my camera equipment and stuff here, and it fits perfectly. And then, if I want to put in a car seat or something, fits perfectly in here, so it's just one of those things that, I feel like they figured out, well, the Volkswagen Group has figured out how to do better than other car companies. Right now, like I said, going back to Mazda, let's say even if Mazda went ahead and took they have the new Mazda 3 that's coming out with a turbo. If they took that car and they just gave it a manual gearbox, that car would sell way more than what they're currently looking to get for it. It would sell, because now the car enthusiasts would be like, okay, it's not a Mazda Speed 3, but it's coming with more than like 250 horsepower, more than 310 foot-pounds of torque, plus it's all-wheel drive. They're going to be all over it. And that's what, I was a huge JDM guy, but what brought me over to the Volkswagen Auto Group was the fact that I can get all-wheel drive, manual gearbox. It came with 288 horsepower, but once you tune it, jumps up to like 330 horsepower. And it's sleek, it's very subtle, but it looks the part, and it actually goes above what I expected. I'm able to keep up with, stock Camaro SS's, stock Mustang GTs, and even a few full bolt-on Mustang GTs.
And we say bye-bye.
You know, especially if it's a manual, like I'm right there with it, you know? So I think what manufacturers need to do, they need to start thinking outside the box and stop following what everyone else is doing. Stop just copying and pasting like, oh, SUVs are the hot new trend now, let's all just start selling SUVs. No, do something that appeals to the enthusiasts. Those enthusiasts will buy those cars, even though it might not be as many as, you might not have as many enthusiasts buying your cars as you do just regular people, but the marketing and the good press you get from those enthusiasts, it's worth its weight in gold, you know? Those enthusiasts have friends, they have family, and they're most likely going to buy multiple vehicles from you over time, and they're going to inspire other people to buy multiple vehicles from you as well. So my message to companies like Mazda, bring back the fast, you know, cars with the manual gearbox. Same thing with Toyota. Bring back fast cars with manual gearboxes, and you will see an increased sale. And Toyota especially, you guys might even get back that #1 spot if you do something like that. Like if the Supra that you just put out, Toyota, actually came with the manual gearbox, I think the hype behind it would have been even more serious. And if you would have made that car just a little bit longer and bigger so that taller people could fit in it, then you'd be right there, like just running the sport car game. Because I think that's what Mustangs and Camaros do, as well as Challengers, do better than everyone else, is that they make decent size sports cars, good power, decent reliability, and regular size people could fit in them. So that's why those cars sell over time, years and years and years over time. That's why they sell so well, you know? So for all the JDM manufacturers out there, I know Subaru is getting ready to come out with something where they're going to bring the new STI with a more updated engine, and it should be around like 400 horsepower. I think when that drops, that's going to shake up the game. And you know, companies like Nissan and Mazda and Toyota, you guys are going to have to step up, because that's where it's at. You know, appeal to the you can do your electric cars, you can do your, you know, your SUVs and all of that, but don't forget the car enthusiasts, because the car enthusiasts is the most passionate people that you can have as a customer base, and they will put your whole company on a different level just from the word of mouth marketing that they're going to do. All right, now chances are no Mazda execs, no Toyota execs, or you know, none of these companies are going to see this video or hear about this, but just in case they do, trust me, if you follow what I'm telling you here, you listen to you know, this one car enthusiast opinion, it's probably going to benefit you long term. All right, that's a Race Car Friends opinion, and I hope you guys listen and put it into practice, because I'm longing for like a new Mazda Speed 3, or if Mazda comes out with some new type of rear-wheel drive, you know, coupe or sedan that comes with a manual gearbox and over 300 horsepower. I think a lot of people are looking for that right now, and I think it will sell well. All right, so signing off. Hope all you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.